Interlocking is really what you make it. It can really be a blessing, and it also can be a disaster. So when it comes to interlocking your hair at home, it's really a faith thing. You just really have to really know how to feel your way through. If you have a mirror and it works better for you to use a mirror, that's all fine and dandy. But sometimes having a mirror doesn't always do the trick. You should still be able to feel your way through, especially if you don't have anyone there to help you do it yourself. So it doesn't matter what technique you use, whether you do the 3 north, south, east, west, the clockwise, the 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It doesn't matter. The most important thing to remember is to never repeat the hole that you just left from. If you do, you'll make a mistake like right here. If you can stick your finger through your root, that is a problem. That is what you call a hole. I see a lot of people on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever platform that you guys are posting on, and you guys are just posting your work like you did a good job. But no, there are holes at the root. And if you can see those holes, that's a problem. If you can stick your finger through that hole, that is a problem. And what's going to happen is, as your locks grow out, they're going to go separated. And as they grow separated, they're going to begin to thin out. You want to be able to create a perfect square, flower, dot, whatever you want to call it. It needs to be perfect. If you can stick your finger through, most likely it's created a V. So in order to fix that V, you need to go straight across, whether you go from the left to the right or the right to the left. That is how you fix that. If you notice that the V is up and down, horizontal, then you need to go the opposite way. So do not think that your locks are complete if you have a hole, because like I said, that is how you create damage. That is like the most common mistake I see with people. Another thing, you cannot do your hair all the time. That is what's going to cause your locks to thin out. I've seen so many videos of people, my locks are thinning out, I don't know what's going on. That's because you're interlocking them too often. You need to at least wait 2 months. Your hair grows 1.5 inches every month. And if you're interlocking your hair every month, you're not even giving your hair time to breathe. You're not giving your hair time to grow. That is what's going to cause your locks to thin out. If you give your hair time to grow and thicken up, your locks will remain thick. When I have clients come to me and their locks are thin, and the first thing I do is put them on a hiatus, and I tell them don't touch their hair for at least 4 months. And then we go through an interlock, and that's what helps the locks to thicken up. So when you're doing it at home, have a mirror. And if you don't have a mirror, and if that's not doing a trick, you still need to be able to feel through each time you go through. That is going to prevent creating those holes. That's the most important thing. And